Round 2, Game 2 of the Mediocre Players Tournament is Electronoide versus Amuller. And Electronoide is in red, Amuller is in green. Muller is Bulgarians. He's been playing with that a lot in this tournament. Electronoide is in red, and he is playing as the Mayans. He's also played with that every game so far in this tournament. So expecting archers from red and probably some men-at-arms from green. So we'll see how this goes. We'll fast forward through Dark Age. This is not going to be a lot going on here. They're just scouting their base, gathering their starting resources. Got his other 2 sheep in sight over there. They're both even on the villagers so far, so fairly standard Dark Age start for both. Again, grabbing those starting resources. Unfortunately, when one boar is completed, those villagers don't go straight to the other one, so those are just 2 idle villagers right now. And it's hard to notice that when you're looking at other things. Green is going forward to try to find red. Let's see what red has done. He's doing the same. Although both have sort of stopped with their scouts. Green is scouting off to the left. He never quite found red's base over here. He was close, though. You know, just a little bit further outside his line of sight. Red is now in feudal age. Green just arrived as well. And he does have a barracks, and he's sending men-at-arms forward. He sees that the Eagle Scout was just sitting here not doing anything, so he sent one of the men-at-arms after it. Red's already building archery ranges. Green still hasn't found Red's base. Now he's going to see the 2 archery ranges. Red is almost fully walled at this point, so if he can get those walls up, it can really prevent these men-at-arms from doing any damage. You can see now he's going to see the gate and can't go through. It's still open on this side, but he's going to head down this way and not be able to get in. He's also building some scouts. And Red is prepping archers, although I think Red is also thinking about Castle Age, while Green is investing heavily in scouts and men-at-arms. So you can see his resources up here are pretty low on food, and he keeps spending more. Meanwhile, Red is piling it up, hoping to get to Castle Age soon. He's going to need more on gold, though. He's going to send that one off to gold. Well, after he builds the barracks. Scouts still trying to get in. Can't find a way in. This hole got plugged just before the scouts arrived. Now the scouts are stuck here, gonna get attacked by the archers, gonna have to move back. The men-at-arms over here, not able to do anything. Well, it's gonna send them somewhere. Just moving them forward. I wonder why that bear isn't attacking. Usually they attack infantry units. Anyways, Red is still gathering the resources, almost enough to go to Castle Age, just 10 more gold. There he goes, on his way to Castle Age. That's going to be pretty good castle time, considering Green is not anywhere close to having the food that he needs for Castle Age. Meanwhile, this amount of archers, looks like he's going to send those forward and try to get some damage. Probably a good play, because this is not built yet, so he's still open. In fact, he doesn't have walls up over here, doesn't have walls up over here. Archers are coming around, going to sneak right through. Oh no, they're going to head this way first. I wonder, did he see that? He's going to attack the scouts. He sees the scouts, wants to get them out of play. Oh, moving them back again. Alright, he's going to lose one of those scouts. So, did he see this? He did see there was one hole there, so he may come right back to that. It looks like that's what he's doing. The scouts ran away, and they're both very weak. And Green is not fully walled. He's building up an archery range because he sees the archers, so I think he's thinking skirmishers. But red just hit Castle Age, and green is still not anywhere close to having the food he needs. And now he's gonna... Oh, what is going on with this scout? Doing a little dance there. The archers are in, so green's gonna have to run these villagers, and they're upgraded to crossbows now, so even stronger. Now he's gonna have to run these farmers, trying to get the second archery range up. The scouts are running headlong into the spearmen. It's not gonna end well for them. Unfortunately for him. Now these crossbows, 11 crossbows and 2 spearmen. And again, the scout tries to run right into the spearmen. Not going to really be able to attack them until you can amass enough army to do it. So I think he's going to have to try to move his eco and get up to Castle Age to be able to get the resources and the units that he needs for any sort of units that can combat this. He'll probably go with knights and skirmishers. That's probably the best play, but it's tough to do, especially when you are only halfway to the food you need and only have a few farmers working. It says he's got 14 on food. Where are the others on food? I only see 4 or 5 on food. Oh, okay. He managed to get his men-at-arms in. How did he get in there? Oh, he went in through on the side here. Okay. Alright, so that's a good play on his part, but there's archers back at home for Red as well. He's not playing around with these archers. He's got a ton of them. So he's got 11 at home and 11 in Green's base. So it's going to be hard to take that on. He's got the scouts out here, but they're not going to be able to make it in unless Green chops through this wood line, which looks like he could. I mean, Red chops through the wood line, which it looks like he could do. These crossbows are moving around again. See what they can, see what damage they can do. Green did make it to Castle Age, and he's got. Let's see. Does he have enough resources? Okay, yeah, he's gonna make as many knights as he can. But he's still got 7, only 6 on food. He may get this TC up. Yeah, it looks like the archers aren't going to see it in time. They are doing damage, though. Garrison? A little late. Okay, well, he is making the knights, which will do fairly well against crossbows, as long as you have the armor upgrade, which he does. And that's a lot of crossbows, so you're going to need a lot of knights. There's also a couple of spearmen here, which are pretty good counters to the cavalry units. So either take out the spearmen immediately or try to run around them. Still building more knights, trying to build a skirmisher, although if that pops out, it's going to die right away. Yeah, you got one hit off on the spearmen. 12 HP loss. Okay, good. Spearman getting a couple of free hits there. He may be able to clean this up as long as he, micros down these spearmen first. Now, the archers are doing the best play here, which is to pile into a corner. The cavalry can only attack the unit on the front edge of the pile, so meanwhile the archers are all firing at once. But he is able to get the cleanup. Oh, left one. Gotta go back for it. Alright, so he did get the cleanup on those archers, but he also knows there's another round of archers back here in Red's base. So, after all of that, I think Green's eco was set behind a little bit by the fact he had to make so much army and idle so much of his eco. So he's got 34 villagers and 2 TCs, while Red has 46 villagers and just has his second TC, building a third TC right now. So he's going for a pretty strong boom and a lot of archers. Oh, these knights are headed straight for the archers. I don't think Green realizes it. Crossbows are going to kill all of those. The knight's not even going to get any hits off. Oh, they're not. All of those are dead. That's unfortunate. Now, if Red thought about it, if he saw that happen, he could have realized that Green just lost all of his army. He literally has no army. left on the field. So that means red could go forward and press the advantage with what is 22, now 24 archers and 5 spearmen, soon to be pikemen, that he could move forward with. That would be pretty strong. We'll see what they end up doing. Bulgarian player, he's also now at least on stone a little bit, making a 3rd town center. He could build a cray post as a defensive cray post to protect against the archers. Archers are not going to do very well against castles, cray posts, and towers. But he could also think about being aggressive with the cray post. Right now, I think he's just trying to recover his eco. 47 villagers on 3 TCs now. Only 14 on food. Got to up that a little bit soon. Meanwhile, red has 63 villagers, 3 town centers, and 27 on food. A ton of gold and wood in his bank, so he can keep making more and more of these archers. Now he's up to 36 archers, 38 archers, and 9 spearmen. Still got more on the way. So that's a pretty big army. So as soon as he decides to use it, that could be good. Although green is creating elite skirmishers and knights, which could do fairly well, so long as you take out the pikemen first. And then let the knights go in on the crossbows, and the whatever's left of the skirmishers go in too. Moving forward with the... Ooh, he's moving forward with villagers too. What's he gonna do here? What does he see? Okay, he doesn't see much around here, so these villagers are probably thinking about dropping a cray post somewhere. These were the stone villagers. Some of them, in fact, still have stone in their hands. Okay, now he sees houses. Now he sees archers. Oh, man. Well, they didn't actually get any HP lost, but now those archers know that the crossbows know there's villagers back here. So he knows to expect something. And look at this army. Tons of crossbows coming in. He's got to run from this. Now red's looking over here, and green wisely went this way, although red's going to figure it out eventually. He couldn't have gone far. It's going to be trapped in here. Oh, no. So far, no HP lost, so as long as you don't have, as long as the red player doesn't have ballistics, the green player can walk perpendicular to the archers, and the archers will miss with every shot. Okay, now he's going to take out the villagers. Going to at least get some damage in on the villagers here. Killed just one of them. Losing some HP on the knights. Lost one of the knights. So at least he got something out of that, but it's still 58 villagers to 86 now. And the military count is not much better. I think red is in a very good position right now. He's built a siege workshop on the hill. So he's thinking about making a push eventually. Green is also making a siege workshop on this hill. That could be good against the archers if you can sneak a couple of mangonel shots. Mangonels can just really crush archers. Now he's making some barracks. Okay, red's making barracks. I'm guessing he's going to go with a transition to eagles. That would be a pretty good raiding unit. But they don't do very well against the knights. Red's also building a forward castle over here. Does green see this? Green does see this, but I don't think he's actually noticed yet. Maybe now he's noticing. He's going to send this army over. Nope. Okay, he's gonna attack down here. Well, this is good. You're getting the pikemen out of the way, at least. Now, send everything over to these archers. Oh, the castle's going to go up, though. This is so many archers that they're going to kill the knights before they get there. Bringing in the skirmishers. That castle's going to go up. It's going to lose a few villagers because he doesn't realize it yet. Lost 3 villagers. The fight down here is, you know, it should be a decent fight for the skirmishers, especially since the skirmishers don't cost gold. Knight's going to come around as well. Red player's going to back up to his castle, which will offer some protective fire. Yeah, if these skirmishers run into the castle, that's going to be a really bad. Yeah, really bad. Oh, he's running, though. So, a couple of, a ram came out, but it died. Krapos was built on the hill here. He's not building any mangonels yet. He's pumping out the skirmishers, which they do decent against spearmen, and they definitely do well against the crossbows. Although red is in Imperial Age, so these may be arbalests soon. And green does not have enough units. He's going in with the ram here on the TC. These skirmishers aren't going to be able to do much against that. Now they're taking castle fire as they try to attack the archers, the crossbows. That's a good play with the Krapos here, so it's going to knock off a lot of these archers. Yeah, a lot of those are dying for free. But there's still a pretty sizable army out here that green's going to have trouble dealing with. There's still some rams in here. These skirmishers just do so little damage to the ram. Look, they're doing about one, maybe 2 damage each. Against a unit that's 175 HP, so you're going to need to hit it 175 times. Now all these skirmishers are going to die to the castle. So pretty good play. What the rams are doing is they're going first, so the skirmishers will automatically fire at the rams rather than the archers. And that's just a waste. All the archers get free hits on the skirms. The same goes for this Krapos. The Krapos is firing at the battering ram rather than at these crossbows. So really good play there. Oh, he's got a couple of conics that went into Red's base down here. I didn't see that. Got a little bit of damage in there, but he had some spearmen at home waiting on it. So really good play there. He's still going in for this ram push. He's killed a lot of villagers, killed a fair number of buildings, killed the TC, the mill, a couple of farms. He could go straight in on this Krapos, but more than anything, this ram has soaked up a lot of fire from the Krapos and the skirmishers. Now, green's going to lose all these villagers. Oh, good. Oh, no, that's not good. Yeah, lost all of them. Green is down to 46 villagers, while red has 82. So he did lose a few over here with the conics that went in. Now he's losing some crossbows to the castle. Actually, these are upgraded to arbalests now, so even better. So they've got better range, better attack. So they're going to do even better against the skirmishers, which are the counter unit. Now he's got a trebuchet out, so that'll be pretty good to be able to range the Krapos without taking fire. Building a castle here for the Bulgarian player. Last-ditch defensive castle there. I don't think he's capable of making a offensive raid at this point, unless he were to go... Oh, he does have one knight over here. It looks like it killed a couple of villagers, but now it's distracted with this barracks. Not going to do much damage to that barracks. It's going to take quite a while. These villagers are just sitting here. Easy targets. Trebuchet is going to take out the Krapos. Got eagles in the base too. He did try to create a couple of conics, which weren't able to do a whole lot. This knight did turn around and attack those villagers, but I mean, even though red doesn't see that knight, and that knight will do a lot of damage, he's still losing villagers back there. But unfortunately, green is so far behind in villagers, and he's on the back foot with the raids coming in. The Eagles coming in to the TC here. Trebuchet taken out of town center. Now he's going to see the castle here too, so he knows where to go next with this Trebuchet. More Eagles coming in, just killing Eco. Eagles are pretty good against castle and town center fire. In fact, he doesn't even have any villagers in the TC. He's bringing a mangonel around to hope to try to get a good play on the arbalests, but these Eagles could kill that really quickly. Even more Eagles are running in. Trebuchet's moving forward to go for the castle. Eagles taking out the gold villagers. Green is down to 26 villagers. There's not a way to come back here. Even the mangonel's gone. These villagers are just desperately running to the castle. Down to 18 villagers. Only a little bit of food eco. He will take out that trebuchet, but there's still this one over here as well. Knights are actually pretty good against eagles. Although these are elite eagle warriors. I think he's going to go forward here. This knight is still running around in Red's base. Look how much it's killed. Red was up to at least 76 villagers earlier. Now he's down to 65. So Red hasn't noticed this, and his eco is slowly dying to one lonely knight. But he has done so much damage to Green, there was no way to come back. So Green has called the GG. He was down to 10 villagers at that point. No way to come back from that, unfortunately for him. Take a look at the stats. 192 to 132. Red had the much better eco. Advanced a lot faster as well. Much more villagers. So he had 96 villagers at one point and was down to 60 something there at the end. So there were some. Green got a good raid out of that night, but he just couldn't hang on to his own base, unfortunately. So Electronoide advances to face off against Brian Hoba in the final of the main draw.